Hello everybody, hope you're having a good Thursday. I wanted to share an all-natural recipe for making your own bug spray at home. I'm not sure about you, but we are in full summer mode down here in Atlanta and the bugs are just so terrible. We live by a creek, and so we have tons of mosquitoes. And we were outside a couple nights ago, and our son just got eaten alive, and we had so many bug bites. And I have for a long time not liked the regular off bug spray or anything containing DEET, and so I just haven't really used anything in the past. But after seeing Duke have so many bug bites on his legs, I was like, I've got to figure something out and create an alternative to a DEET-based bug spray. And so I created my own, and I wanted to share with you guys today how to make it. It's very easy. And we did use it the other night on a walk, and my husband said, I sprayed my arms and my legs with the bug spray, but I didn't spray my head, and my head is getting eaten alive by bugs, but my legs and arms aren't. So I do think that it is effective. Yeah, just a little more information about kind of regular bug spray versus all natural bug spray. The DEET-based bug spray off is about an 8 on the toxicity scale, 8 out of 10. And the DEET that is in the bug spray is not necessarily super toxic. That rates about a 6 out of 10 on the toxicity scale. I always use an app called Think Dirty. So DEET is not necessarily toxic in and of itself. It has been shown to have some negative effects on animals, but not necessarily humans. But there is a lot of fragrance that is in conventional bug spray, which if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've shared a lot of clean beauty products, clean skincare products, and I've talked about how fragrance is not regulated by the FDA, and so that can be really high on the toxicity scale, leading to things like hormone disruption. It can affect allergies, asthma, respiratory stuff, just negative effects on your overall health. So that is one of the main differences with the conventional bug spray is the level of fragrance in there. And then also, I'm just not crazy about DEET. I haven't done a ton of research on it, but it just seems a little bit more synthetic. So I always err on the side of caution and wanting to just be mindful of what I'm putting on my skin, because it does soak into our skin, into our bloodstream. It's just part of stewarding our body and stewarding our health well, is being mindful and aware of the products that we use and what we are putting not only in our bodies through what we eat and drink, but also on our skin, on our bodies. So there's a little backstory. Some of the top essential oils that are effective for, killing off bugs and repelling mosquitoes and whatnot, citronella. And I don't have any fancy essential oils. I have a membership to Young Living and I get their thieves, but I need to get more oils. I bought my mom some several years ago, but I just kind of get these at Whole Foods or Sprouts. That's definitely something I can improve on. But citronella is one. Lemongrass, we're gonna use lemongrass. We're gonna use peppermint and lavender. And you can also add in lemon, tea tree, and rosemary oils. Those are also known to help repel bugs, but I didn't have any of those. So these are the 4 that I'm gonna use for my spray. So I've got a full spray here. So this is what it looks like when it's made. I made this over the weekend, and you'll just wanna give it a good little shake before spraying it. But I thought I would assemble one for you guys today so you could see exactly how I did it. So we're gonna start, our base is some witch hazel. So I just have the unscented that I got at Sprouts. So you're gonna pour a little bit about 6 ounces, depending how many of these you want to do. When I first made these over the weekend, I just put the witch hazel in here directly. I didn't mix it in a bowl beforehand, but I probably filled it a little over halfway with witch hazel. So I'm gonna say you're probably gonna wanna use about 4 to 6 ounces of witch hazel. So I'm just gonna do 2 ounces because I don't want to make a ton. But you're gonna do 6 ounces of witch hazel, and then you're gonna start with your citronella. And I'm not gonna actually make it because I've got 3 jars of it, but I will show you guys and pretend. So you're gonna do, in your 6 ounces of witch hazel, you're gonna do 20 drops of citronella. So just count those drops, 20 drops citronella. And then you're gonna do 20 drops of lemongrass. So mix that right in, do your 20 drops in there. I don't know if you guys can see my bowl here. And then we're gonna do 10 drops of peppermint, and then about 8 to 10 drops of lavender, okay? So 20 of citronella and lemongrass, and then 8 to 10 of lavender and peppermint. And if you are wanting to use tea tree and rosemary, I would add about 8 to 10 drops of each of those two. You want your main ones to be that lemongrass and citronella, and then the other ones just about 8 to 10 drops of each. And then our carrier is the witch hazel. Okay, so just make sure you've got at least 6 ounces because you want it to be diluted so it's safe, all right? So then once you mix everything up in here, I'm gonna just pretend, whoops, spilling. Then you're gonna open up these little sprayers. So I got these in a pack of like 6 or 8 on Amazon years ago. And they're great. They're just amber glass bottles, and they came with little caps too if you don't want a sprayer, but these are really handy. So I just keep the bug spray. I keep one in our kitchen right by our door, and then I keep one in our diaper bag. So we're gonna unscrew that. You're gonna put a little funnel on, and then you're just gonna funnel your mix into your glass bottles. So obviously you want to evenly distribute it between however many bottles. I would say that mix should be split between at least 2 of these, if not 3. And if you have a big glass bottle that you want to do it in instead, you know, I just like these because they're small and convenient. And then give it a little shake, and there you go. So I'm gonna open up the one that I made and give it a little smell. So I made this on Saturday. It smells so good. You can definitely smell the citronella. And I put it on my skin right after I made it, and kind of let it on there for a couple hours. And I didn't have any adverse skin reactions or anything. It's not super sticky, which I kind of like too, because a lot of the conventional bug sprays are really sticky and they smell, and it just doesn't feel natural. So this is definitely a great alternative to your off bug spray. And then there are some clean brands that make a bug spray too. So California Baby, the Hello brand, I know those are 2 that I found that make an all natural bug spray. So if you don't have all these oils and you don't want to take the time to make it, although it literally takes like 3 minutes, you can look on Amazon or Target for those brands. And you can always cross-reference on the Think Dirty app to make sure that they are low on the toxicity scale. The ones from California Baby and the Hello brand were both 0 or 1. So those are definitely going to be clean and good for your skin and your health. So I hope that was enlightening to you, and hopefully you will go out and get some oils and make your own bug spray so that you guys won't be eaten alive all summer long. So I will, in the comments, I will post the exact breakdown of the recipe so that you guys can visually see it and not have to tune back in through the video. And yeah, I'd love to hear if you guys have used an all-natural bug spray before, if you've made your own, what you've included in it, or if you make it and what you think, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Thanks for tuning in.